Everyone, and welcome to our annual open enrollment meeting for our insurance plan. This is definitely different than we normally have, as we're coming at you virtually and at your convenience as when you want to view the video presentation. But we do have our providers here that will be able to present to you a lot of valuable information that you're going to need that has to do with our insurance plan, our wellness program, as well as our FSA and dependent care plans. So we have them online. We're going to be each individually presenting. I also, in addition, want to introduce, mostly for our new members, Sherry Salazar. If you can see her, she might be waving at you on the camera. Sherry is in our district office, and she assists with all things benefits, health benefits. So she's a valuable source for you. And since we don't really get to meet with our new staff in person, we want to make sure that everybody knew Sherry and know where she's located. So she's here in the district office, and she'll be sending you a lot of stuff that she's going to talk to you about later. So with that, I'd like to introduce Leroy Tucker. He is with our broker's office, Burnham Benefits, and he's going to talk to you about our plan, our renewal, and any updates with that.
Thank you, Renee. I appreciate it. And as Renee mentioned, of course, this process is a little different than it has been in the year. I mean, we're not hosting the annual come back to school luncheon, and we miss all of that. But we'll just do the best we can in this video presentation and look forward to next year, hosting another lunch and hoping all this goes away and changes. But I would like to give a little shout out to your insurance committee, because they do such a good job from year to year, and this year has been not unlike prior years. But we go through kind of a detailed process. I mean, they meet throughout the year, regular occasion, but then more frequently right around renewal time. And this year was not unlike that. And what we do is we consider all the claims experience. We look at the renewal rates from the different vendors, and then we come back and we analyze it and discuss it all. And then the committee ultimately makes some recommendations about the renewal. And also want to mention Renee and Sherry. I mean, they put a lot of effort into it and just do, I think, a great job. And so with that, I'm here to kind of report what the results of the renewal activity has been. And what we did is we looked at your claims experience by month from year to date, from October through the current time. And we looked at that, and fortunately, that's been running pretty well. Actually, it's reduced over last year at the same time period. We also looked at it on a rolling 12 months, which we took full 12 months of claims, and we feel like that's a better picture to base a renewal upon. And so we looked at your rolling 12 months, and those claims are actually even less, because the claims in the few months prior to the beginning of last year or the beginning of this year were actually down a little bit. So overall, the claims experience is looking good. I would say that's with the exception of the pharmacy claims. Pharmacy seems to be up, in specialty drugs, just up overall, and that's kind of general. We feel that, we find that with a lot of groups, but as you all may or may not know, we changed the PBM, the Pharmacy Benefit Manager, as of May 1. And so we're looking for hopefully some relief even in the pharmacy part of the claims. But combined medical and pharmacy, that we include the dental, and all in that self-insured program, with Health Now administering all your claims in excess of $100,000, because Hanford High School District, Joint Union High School District, self-funds claims up to $100,000. And looking at all the claims and large claims, we did have a few large claims in this past period. I think we had 4 or 5 that exceeded the self-insured deductible. That deductible, by the way, is set at $100,000. and we've had a few, but not unlike years past. So all in all, we secure the renewal rates for your incumbent stop-loss carrier. We look at other options for stop-loss premium, and we formulate the renewal, and we make recommendations. The committee considers it, and then ultimately we make a decision about what your renewal rate is. And I'm happy to report to you this year that there's not going to be a rate change. So that's good news. I mean, when you can look at going into a renewal year with inflation trend being somewhere in that 6 or 7% for medical and 10 to 11 or 12% for pharmacy, and we're able to say, even given your claims and even applying a trend factor and all of that, we're looking at holding the line on the rates for the upcoming year. No rate change to you all. And that's good. That's really, I mean, I wish we could say that to more clients and groups, but it makes me happy for Hanford Joint Union High School District. So no rate change at all on any of the lines of coverage, not on the dental, not on the vision, nor the life insurance. So all looks very good. And so I've tried to make this into kind of a long-winded talk, but there's not much to say except I could have just got up and said, hey, your rates are renewing at no cost change. So that's good news to all of you. So with that, I don't think there's anything I left out that I really wanted to cover, but I'll turn it over to Brandy Tasca at this point. And Brandy is with your third-party administrator with Health Now. She's been at meetings before, and we're happy to have her here today. So Brandy, I know you have a few things you'd like to cover on this video, so I'll turn it over to you.
Thanks, Leroy. Hi, everyone. I'm Brandy Tasca. Like Leroy said, I'm the account executive from Health Now Administrative Services. And today I just kind of wanted to remind you guys about the flexible spending account and the dependent care account. So what is an FSA? So an FSA is an IRS approved tax savings plan that allows you to set aside part of your paycheck before taxes are taken out. Because the money is going into your account before taxes are taken out, your taxable income is reduced, increasing your take-home pay. You can decide how much little or how much you would like to contribute to your FSA for the plan year based on your expected expenses for the year. This money has been deducted evenly from each of your paychecks before income taxes are calculated. All right. Next slide.
Stop changing slides.
There we go. So a healthcare FSA lets you use tax-free funds to pay for eligible medical, dental, and vision expenses like your office copays, lab tests, dental services, vision services, and prescription medications for you, your spouse, and your eligible children. The IRS maximum amount you can contribute to your healthcare FSA this year is $2,750. Next slide. And then also too, you guys have access to a dependent care FSA. This lets you use your tax-free funds to pay for daycare for your children or home care for a disabled spouse. The IRS maximum you can contribute to your dependent care FSA this year is $5,000. So FSAs are sizable tax advantages. The trade-off is that these accounts are subject to strict IRS guidelines, including the use it or lose it rule. According to this rule, you must forfeit any money left in your account after your expenses for the year have been reimbursed. The IRS permits an FSA grace period of 2 months and 15 days following the end of your plan year to help you if your expenses fall a little short of expectations. During the grace period, you may incur expenses and use the funds remaining in your account to cover these expenses. We recommend that you carefully estimate your planned expenses based on a 12-month FSA plan year. As a general rule, if you're unable to estimate your healthcare and dependent care expenses accurately, it is better to be conservative and underestimate rather than overestimate your expenses. And lastly, we just wanted to point out that it is important to note that your FSA elections will expire each year on September 30th. So if you plan to participate in the FSA for the upcoming plan year, you are required to re-enroll.
Brandy?
And Yep.
I'm gonna touch in there. Our plan year is actually September 1st to August 31st.
Oh, do you guys want to redo it?
No, we can just keep going. It's okay.
Okay.
So our plan year, just for our viewers and our members, the plan year for Hanford is, like I said, September 1st to August 31st. So the slide just has an incorrect date. And Sherry's going to talk about the forms and when they're due when she closes at the end.
One of the other things that we wanted to point out is we are going to require that everyone complete a coordination of benefits or other coverage form this year. The reason why we want to make sure everyone completes this annually is to ensure that we are coordinating benefits appropriately. This way, if you have any claims that come in, nothing will be denied or pending this information, and those claims will be able to process. So we will be providing a form. Please be sure to complete that form and return it to your HR team, and they will get that over to us so that we'll have our systems updated accurately. And I think that's all I had on our side for the FSA and the coordination of benefits.
Delena, did you want to go over the wellness?
Yes. So my name is Delena, and I'm the Health Management Consultant at Health Now Administrative Services. If you participated in any wellness challenges or the biometric screenings within the last 2 years, you have probably seen some emails from me or even received a phone call as a follow-up to the biometric screening. So I'm pleased to say that Hanford will be rolling out the flu shot clinic, the biometric screenings, and the walking challenge again this fall. So the flu shot clinic will be held at the district office on September 23rd of 2020. And then the biometric screenings will be held from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the district office, 2 at the district office, Sierra Pacific High School, Hanford West, and Hanford High on the dates listed next to the location. And we really want to encourage this year just to have your safety as at the forefront of everything. We really want to encourage the online scheduler, and so to really think ahead and try to schedule your appointments ahead of time, just because we don't want more people than are needed crowding any area. So if we have people sign up ahead of time and you show up at your appointment time, that'll reduce the amount of people in any given area at any given time. So we really hope that you will think ahead and just schedule your appointment ahead of time instead of doing a walk-in. And as far as the registration links go to sign up for both the flu shot and the biometric screening, those will be coming from Sherry Salazar via email. They will be coming hopefully in the near future. So from there, she'll send out the links, and then please feel free to register from there. And lastly, we have our Kindness Around the Globe Walking Challenge. So that walking challenge will take place from September 1st through October 31st. And if you were around last year, it is the same platform that we use, which is Walker Tracker. So you can access the walking challenge via the app, the Walker Tracker app, or the link that is listed on this PowerPoint. So the goal is to walk 7,000 steps per day. And if you can't do that, we don't want anyone to feel discouraged. We want to encourage everybody, especially with most people working from home. We just want to encourage that extra movement and just, you know, even to get outside or to stretch, whatever the case may be. So if you can't hit that 7,000 steps, please do not feel like that excludes you. We want to, again, encourage everyone to participate. Registration is now open, and Hanford did choose the Kindness Around the Globe Challenge. And just to give you a little bit of background, so the map will guide you through different locations, teaching you how people around the globe show generosity and empathy to one another. So that'll be the theme for this. I did skip ahead a little bit, but I did want to go back to the biometric screenings and highlight that all participating members and their spouses will receive a $50 incentive. So it'll be a $50 gift card to either Amazon or Target. And we also would like to encourage all dependents that are 18 and over to participate in the biometric screening as well. However, they will not qualify for that incentive. So I think that's everything. And we look forward to working with you, and hopefully you can participate in either one or all of these events. Thank you.
Sherry, you want to go ahead and close this out? You're on mute, Sherry.
Sorry.
That's okay. There you are.
Okay. So this obviously isn't our preferred method of communication, but we wanted at least to get all the information out. And I do want to highlight a few things. First, our flu shot this year is going to be a drive-through. So you don't even have to get out of your car. Our flu shot is every employee and their dependents are eligible for the flu shot clinic, 100% free to you. So consider participating in that, and as soon as we have the link, I'll get that out to you. The FSA Flex Spending Account forms, I am going to get those out to you probably tomorrow, and you will need to get them back to me by August 21st. Because our plan starts September 1, we have a very short turnaround for the FSA form. Open enrollment is going to start immediately after this meeting as well, and I'll be sending out an email with all the open enrollment forms, or it'll be attached to this presentation. All those need to be returned to me by September 4th. Pretty sure that's the Friday. September 4th. There's about a week's leeway there, but we have our new enrollment starts October 1st. We have to get everybody in, get their cards, get everything ready to go. So it's a very tight turnaround. Please call me if you have any issues, and I'll work with you to get you what you need. The last thing is you're going to start getting emails from me at a rate that is Spanish. You need to read them all. It is really important that you look at every email because you can miss dates, and I hate for someone to miss something that's important. So give them a quick glance before you archive them. And that's all. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet everybody. I hope that if you have any questions, oh, that's the last thing, sorry. We're going to have an email available to you that if you have any questions that you don't want to share with us, you can email. It'll go straight to Health Now, and they'll be able to help you. I'm going to have that link for you as well. And so if you have any health concerns or any pre-existing conditions that you need more information or help with, Health Now is ready to answer your questions and be of assistance. Okay. I didn't write my prep as well as Renee, but I thank you guys for your attention.
Okay, I just wanted to add one more thing on the current year FSA for all members that have a flexible spending account in the current year. Remember to spend those dollars. You should be getting reports usually once a month here of late from Health Now. Be sure to or log into your portal, your Health Now portal, to see how much money you have left on your account, and be sure to spend those dollars. And if your flexible spending account card is going to be expiring in August, it should last you through the end of this month. And if you are re-enrolling, you'll get a new card if yours is expiring. And like Sherry said, if there's any questions on that, feel free to reach out to her, reach out to me, or reach out to Health Now through the email that she's going to share with you. And with that, that's all we have. So thank you very much.